Hi there, I'm Lenise Lagan. This is your Fox News Now update. Police responding to a house on Tuttle Avenue in Mobile this morning after reports of shots fired. Officers say it was a domestic dispute. Apparently, the victim was trying to leave when the other person in that house grabbed a gun and started shooting. No one was injured, but Jaquita Payne was arrested. Johnson & Johnson wants the FDA to approve its COVID-19 booster shot. The company hasn't asked for a specific time interval to administer that booster. Rather, it released data showing the second shot increases the efficacy rate to 94% and boosts immunity response 12-fold. J&J saying protection from its vaccine remains stable over time, in contrast to Pfizer, which reported its vaccine's efficacy wanes over time. The FDA already approving Pfizer's booster, but only for specific groups, including people over 65. The agency will consider whether to approve boosters from Johnson & Johnson and Moderna at the end of next week. Well, speaking of COVID vaccines, AstraZeneca filing for emergency use authorization for its COVID antibody therapy. The company says its treatment reduces the risk of symptoms by 77% and would help especially for people who don't get an immune response from the vaccine. If the FDA signs off on this, it will be the first long-acting antibody treatment to receive emergency use authorization. AstraZeneca says it is still negotiating supply agreements with the U.S. and other governments. All right, oil prices now at the highest level in some 7 years. The cost of crude oil jumping 1.5% to nearly $79 a barrel. That is a 62% spike, a level not seen since November of 2014. That increase coming after OPEC and its allies declined to significantly ramp up oil production. It will instead stick to a modest plan to increase the global supply. Of course, high crude prices means higher prices at the pump. And on that note, the national average for a gallon of regular is $3.20. AAA says that is definitely more than it was this time a year ago.
All right, let's take a look at the weather pattern. And rainy over one side of the area, not as rainy on the other. As we get into our evening, as we go into the overnight hours, we'll see more of the same. Some of the coastal areas in the last 48 hours, between 8 and about 10 inches of rain. Fairhope, the Lillian, Alberta area, Pensacola, and over towards Navarre, just beginning drenched. Looking at the tropics, great news here. Not a lot to track. One little disturbance in the Atlantic that has a very low chance of developing, and nothing else of interest there. Nothing threatening us. Looking at the modeling here, the wet for the 11 o'clock hour tonight across the Florida Panhandle looks good as the showers shift on off towards the east. And we're looking at Mobile, Baldwin County, and the Panhandle looking pretty quiet. Then we see some light showers over towards Pensacola tomorrow. We'll see a little scattered rain over the eastern side of the area. Western side of the area may be bone dry tomorrow, and we're all going dry in the extended forecast. Here's what we're tracking. Rain chances decreasing and dropping out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll see sunshine over the weekend with cool nights and warm days, and it looks like some sunshine for a change. Enjoy the weather ahead. We'll just keep dealing with the rain in the meantime. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10.